soundboard. It just cleans up the audio and cleans up the mics on the ice as well. Yeah, exactly. That's how I started. Yeah, that's how I started. Yeah, the phones are pretty great. It was just a parent who said, jokingly, could I do instant replay and scope creep. Yep. Cheers. What's that? 2 wins so far. Yeah, we beat Forest by a goal, which felt good. I know, yeah, they're not the team they were last year because they were gold, we were silver at provincials last year. So it's a nice rematch. Cheers. All right, good morning, everybody. And welcome to Game 3 here of the Ajax Ringette tournament. We have our U16A Ottawa Ice who are playing Richmond Hill. Ottawa feeling good after our win last night against our provincial final rivals of Forest, edging them out by a goal. And now we have a game against Richmond Hill. Richmond Hill, unfortunately, not doing super well in this tournament. They have 2 losses, 2 tough losses. Every game that we win is 2 points towards our standings for the provincial rankings. Sounds of those thunder sticks. A few parents had their coffee this morning. All right, we're switching sides. We're switching sides again. All right. And we have a game. Richmond Hill starting the game with a free pass at center ice. Centering pass, shot down the middle, and a big save to start the game. Richmond Hill looking to start with a goal. Sarah shutting it down. Ottawa now picking up that rebound, bringing it all the way into the Richmond Hill end. Ottawa shot wide. Rebound off the boards and back to Richmond Hill. Ottawa picks up a loose ring in the neutral zone. And there's a race to the ring. It came off the Ottawa stick. Collision. Ottawa recovers the ring, takes it up to the blue line, and into the Richmond Hill end. Richmond Hill intercepts the Ottawa pass. And Ottawa with a quick back check turns the ring back around. Ottawa looking to break into the Richmond Hill end again. Alone there in the neutral zone, looking for an opening. And a shot blocked by the defense. Ottawa's defense dives in, takes it right to the net, shot, and it's checked away, picked up behind the net, and a drop pass and a shot. Ottawa sending it hard to the net, picks up the rebound. Lots of time on the shot clock. After that Richmond Hill save, Ottawa playing with the ring, cutting in, shot and a save. She gets right into the triangle. The ring picked up by Richmond Hill. They'll get a crease violation and Ottawa will get a free pass. Ottawa, feigning a shot off the free pass, passes to the boards. Looking to get through that triangle. The ring comes out, and Richmond Hill plays it over the ringette line. The ring will come back for an Ottawa free pass. Ottawa trying again here. Good speed on the backhand, feeds the ring back. It's got a bounce to it. Richmond Hill makes the stab and takes it over the blue line into the neutral zone. Picked up by Ottawa as the ring crossed the blue line into the defensive end. And Ottawa now turns the ring around. Pass into the Richmond Hill end. Shot and a save, but Richmond Hill picks the rebound up out of the crease, giving Ottawa another free pass. .31 left in this first period. Back pass down low, shot, and a big save. The ring deflected high off the stick, off the glass, and back to Ottawa. Ottawa now moving the ring to the top of the offensive end. Big speed. Shot blocked by the defense, picked up in the corner by Ottawa. Richmond Hill contesting it, and a support pass behind the net makes for a race to the corner. Ottawa pinning the ring to the boards, tying it up at the top of the Richmond Hill end. Saves it off the blue line, and Ottawa now driving to the net, looking for a shot, takes the narrow angle, and another save by Richmond Hill. Richmond Hill now with possession, looking to break out. Ottawa putting pressure on that Richmond Hill ring, almost checked it away for a breakaway. Richmond Hill clears the ring to the neutral zone, and Ottawa takes it back in. Ottawa sends it back. Got a reset off of that, I think an errant one. Ottawa with a lot more time on that shot clock than they expected. Another cross-ice pass, picked up off the boards. Ottawa heads underneath the center, dishes it, sends it to the net. A lovely play. Clean stab by Ottawa. Another save by Richmond Hill's goalie as Ottawa's pass and quick shot lands. Cross-ice pass right in front of the crease. Comes out the other side for Ottawa. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Ottawa sends it down low, looking for that one-timer. Picked up off the boards. There's the shot. It's good for a reset. Richmond Hill will pick up the rebound. She'll give it back to her goalie. Richmond Hill now up to the blue line, into the neutral zone. Pass to the boards. Ottawa puts pressure on it, and the refs are trying to decide who's the ring that's going to be. It's going to Richmond Hill for a free pass in the Ottawa end. 10:03 left in this first period. Scoreless. Richmond Hill over the top. Ottawa checks the ring away. Richmond Hill recovers. Feeding it from behind the net to the player inside the triangle. The ring is checked away by Ottawa. And we're through the neutral zone and into the Richmond Hill end. Hard off the boards. Clean shot and a save. Great speed by Ottawa to get a clean shot on that goalie. Another big save by Richmond Hill. Richmond Hill checking the ring out into the neutral zone. Ottawa gets to it, skates to open ice, feeds the ring deep. Ottawa finds it in the corner. 20 seconds on the shot clock. off the boards. Look at the triangle, takes the shot right between the two defenders. Glove save by the goalie, and the rebound comes out for Ottawa. Fed from behind the net. Ottawa trying a little forest maneuver there. And the ring bounced off the skate into the crease. Richmond Hill now up to the blue line. Support pass back into the neutral zone. Richmond Hill shovels it up along the boards into the Ottawa end. Loose ring picked up by Ottawa. Pass to the top of the neutral zone. Ottawa flying up to the blue line. Looking for some purple jerseys. Pass along the boards. Ottawa with the ring. Past the defender, cross ice. Makes the stab. Shot off the glass. Richmond Hill picks up that loose ring. Passes the neutral zone. Ottawa turns the ring around. Ottawa's defense cuts underneath. Shot and a save, and no goal. It's going to be a goalie ring as Ottawa's defender is sitting in the crease. Nice drive by the Ottawa defense and good cut underneath that Richmond Hill defender. Richmond Hill's goalie ring intercepted by Ottawa. She's looking for a line to the net, feeds it out front, and the ring will get picked up by Richmond Hill. Richmond Hill pass into the neutral zone and sends it up the ice. Ottawa contesting the Richmond Hill ring. But Richmond Hill hangs on to it. Shot and a save. Rebound up for grabs. And Richmond Hill looking to shovel it in. Gets caught on a crease violation. The net was open for a Richmond Hill shot. They played the ring too early. Two-line pass for Ottawa. It's Richmond Hill's ring. And they turn it around. Back in the neutral zone. Richmond Hill over the Ringette line. .15 seconds on the shot clock. Pass back. Richmond Hill tied up at the top of the Ottawa end. Ottawa's forwards getting a chance to play the ring as it comes over the Ringette line, and a pass over the Ringette, over the blue line into the neutral zone. Now in the Richmond Hill end, collision. And the ring comes loose. Richmond Hill picks it up. Ottawa's fans a little upset that there was no call on that collision. Richmond Hill now over the blue line into the Ottawa end. Loose ring picked up by Ottawa. Ottawa moving the ring to the bottom of the neutral zone. Leading pass a little too far for Ottawa's forward, and Richmond Hill will dump it all the way back. Penalty coming against Richmond Hill. Nope. Never mind. I saw the hand up. It was just two lines. They're holding two fingers up in the air. Ottawa breaking out of the zone. Pass and a drive. Ottawa heads to the net. No angle. Takes it behind. Drop pass, and it's over the Ringette line. Richmond Hill will play it. Chips it into the neutral zone. Ottawa will pick it up. 30 seconds back on the shot clock. Ottawa looking to get it over that blue line. There's the pass, clean stab. Ottawa with the ring now. On the backhand, she'll cycle around the top of the zone. Shot blocked by the defense. Loose ring picked up by Ottawa. Fed down low. Ottawa with a shot. Straight to the goalie and a goal. We'll have to watch the replay on that one. So there's the scramble for that ring. A nice pass by Ottawa. And the shot lands square on the goalie. The rebound gets played. And Ottawa stuffs it in. First goal, 5:26. And Richmond Hill's free pass. Contested by Ottawa. Loose ring for Ottawa, and Ottawa's defense will take it behind the net. Hard cut to open ice and into the neutral zone. Loose ring. Ottawa tips it forward and into the Richmond Hill end. Ottawa coming off the board. She takes the shot and a save. The rebound wobbling behind the net. Richmond Hill trying to make the stab. Ottawa comes out with it. Ottawa, big speed, trying to get over that center. Backhand shot, and the goalie goes down for it. Beats the whistle on that 5 count. And Ottawa's defense picks up the ring. And she's coming in. There's a shot and a save, weaving through the defensive triangle. And the shot landing right on the goalie's chest pad. Wrap around for Ottawa, and that one goes into the crease. Richmond Hill making another save, tossed into the corner, and Richmond Hill passes it up the ice. Ottawa checks the ring away to take it back in. Line change for Ottawa. And the ring is checked away by Richmond Hill as Ottawa goes over the top. Richmond Hill's forward comes flying over that blue line to pick up the ring. And now Richmond Hill trying to break into the Ottawa zone. Off the boards. Into the Ottawa end. Ottawa's defense picks it up. Sport pass behind the net, and Ottawa now breaking out of their own zone. Pass to the bottom of the neutral zone. Ottawa, short pass over the blue line. Driving to the net, runs out of lane. She'll take it in behind, 15 seconds on the shot clock. Ottawa over the top. There's the pick underneath the center. Shot and a goal! Well executed pick there. And a nice shot up high. You can see the Ottawa center set up for the pick, blocking that Richmond Hill center to create a skating lane for the Ottawa shooters. Second goal, time of the goal, 3:19. Richmond Hill in the Ottawa end, sends it deep. Ottawa is first to the ring. Ottawa's defense now passing it up to the bottom of the neutral zone. Clean stab, long pass, a shot even. It goes all the way to the crease. Richmond Hill's goalie is looking for an opening again, beating that 5 count. Richmond Hill in the neutral zone. Pass into the Ottawa end. Ottawa finds that pass. Back up the middle. Pass to the bottom of the neutral zone, and Ottawa feeds it forward. Richmond Hill first to that ring. Richmond Hill breaking out. Loose ring in the neutral zone. Ottawa first to it. Richmond Hill contesting it. Ottawa going down along the boards. Lots of sticks in there looking for that ring. And, oh, did I get that? Let's see. Yeah, penalty against Richmond Hill. I didn't see the hand up, but 2:26. So 2 minutes on the clock for Richmond Hill. Ottawa with the free pass in the Richmond Hill end. Ottawa comes out of the corner, looks for a cross-ice pass and hits the Richmond Hill center. The ring comes back to Ottawa. Ottawa trying to weave into the triangle. The ring's checked clear, and Ottawa will pick it up behind the net. Up high over the top, right to the net, shot and a goal! Ruby, the power play goal. Short work of that power play. Right off the boards, sees the line between the center and the defense, takes it right to the net. Ottawa with the third goal of the game. Time of the goal, 2:02. Richmond Hill back to full strength. Their pass is deep, picked up by Ottawa's defense. Over 2 lines, the ring now. Richmond Hill picks it up. Ottawa ties the ring up along the boards. A loose ring comes out for Richmond Hill. In the neutral zone. 5 sticks, 6 sticks, 8 sticks. Looking for that ring. It comes out for Richmond Hill. Now pass to open ice. Ottawa putting big checking pressure on the Richmond Hill ring carrier as she takes it up to the blue line. Richmond Hill now trying to get over that Ringette line. Ottawa checks the ring away and takes it up to the blue line. In the neutral zone, Ottawa feeds it forward into the Richmond Hill end. Ottawa behind the net, off the boards. Right to the net, a shot, and it hit the post. The goalie's not sure where the ring is, and that will be an Ottawa free pass in the Richmond Hill end. Nice assertive skating by the Ottawa player. There's definitely room for a goal there. 50 seconds left in the first period. Ottawa with the free pass in the Richmond Hill end. And the pick, Ottawa looking to pivot shot. Oh, and a save on the backhand. Pivot to the forehand super quickly. Another pick for Ottawa. Shot and a goal. Nice shot by Ottawa. Big speed. There's a pick and a shot through traffic. Yeah, it's a goal. Fourth goal of the game. Richmond Hill's free pass tipped away by Ottawa. Ottawa feeds it over the blue line. Sends it deep into the Richmond Hill end. 15 seconds left in the period. Another pick for Ottawa. Checked by Richmond Hill. Feeds it, trying to send it to low post. It's checked away by Richmond Hill. 5 seconds left. Ottawa with a pass into the triangle, and that will be the end of the period as Ottawa takes a shot as they try and beat the buzzer. So the score is 4-0 for Ottawa with a second period to play. Ottawa starts the second period with a free pass. And the pass through traffic goes through to Richmond Hill. And clear it to the neutral zone. There's a scrum for this ring. And Ottawa will get a chance to try their center ice free pass again. Ottawa's pass deep, and she was looking for it. Richmond Hill picked it up. Ottawa with a big check, but I think there's a penalty coming here against Ottawa. Tripping is the call. .14:27. Richmond Hill goes on the power play. Ottawa serves 2 minutes for tripping. Shot off the free pass. Wide into the corner, picked up by Richmond Hill. Richmond Hill on the backhand. Quick check by Ottawa's forward as the stick goes over that free play line. Richmond Hill with the ring now. On the forehand, looking at the net, pivot and a shot. Checked away by Ottawa. Richmond Hill getting a shot from down low and a save by Ottawa. Rebound comes out for Ottawa's defense. Short pass over the blue line, race to the ring. Ottawa hangs onto it, keeps it in play. No, they're going to say Ottawa pulled it over the blue line. Richmond Hill will get a free pass at center ice. 13:47 left in this second period, 1:21 on Ottawa's penalty. And Richmond Hill looking to get to the Ottawa net. Ottawa not letting her get a shot off. Ottawa now breaking out of the zone, up to the blue line. Over the blue line with a lovely pass. Ottawa looking right at that net. She'll take it in behind. Ottawa trying to set up a pick. Ottawa feeds it down low, looking for a shot. Crease violation. Goalie ring. 48 seconds left on the Ottawa penalty. Richmond Hill in the Ottawa end. Picks the ring up, busts through the triangle. She's on the backhand looking for the net. And Ottawa makes the save on the backhand shot. Another one by Richmond Hill and a save. Ottawa's goalie sweeps that rebound away behind the net. Ottawa's defense looking to clear it. Richmond Hill sends it right back in, and Ottawa checking away the Richmond Hill stick before they can get possession. Short pass over the blue line. Ottawa taking it to the net, and she'll turn around. Feeding it back. Richmond Hill's defense jumped on that loose ring and sends it into the corner. It's a race to the ring. Ottawa wins the race, wins possession. Cross ice pass just off the tip of the Ottawa stick. "15 seconds on the shot clock. Cross ice pass. No angle for Ottawa. 7 seconds left. Takes the shot from down low for the reset. And Ottawa now with more time to set something up. Both teams at full strength as we hear that penalty box door close. Ottawa under the center, shot and a goal! A beautiful high shot. Nice patience, holding on to that ring, waiting for the defensive triangle to move out of position, and a well-placed shot near the top of the net. Time of the Ottawa goal is around 11 minutes 30. Richmond Hill with the ring in the Ottawa end gets a shot off. Ottawa's goalie with another save. The rebound to Ottawa. Ottawa being harassed along the boards by two Richmond Hill forwards. She skates to open ice, looking for a purple jersey. Down on her knees. Her defensive partner staying back for the support pass. Two quick passes in Ottawa and the Richmond Hill end, taking it right to the net, back in, shot, and a goal. Lovely drive by Ottawa. Ottawa with some nice passing through the neutral zone and big speed on the backhand. Lifts that ring up. Oh, let's get those last two goals on there. Score is 6-0 for Ottawa. Richmond Hill shot. Ottawa down for the save. The ring's turned around quickly, and Ottawa sends it deep into the Richmond Hill end. Ottawa feeding the ring back up high. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Oh, a shot. Good for a save and a reset. Ottawa finds it along the boards, and penalty coming against Richmond Hill. Body contact. Time the penalty, 10-13. Ottawa goes back on the power play as Richmond Hill goes to the penalty box for 2 minutes. Time of the penalty, 10-13. Ottawa back on the power play. Score is 6-0. And Ottawa sending it down low off the free pass, looking for that one-timer into the empty net. The ring got away from her. Cross-ice pass, looking for that stab. Ottawa with some fancy moves here. Underneath, all the way to the net, shot just wide. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Richmond Hill wins the battle for the ring along the boards. Breaks out. Ottawa's forward is there to pick up that pass and turn it right back around. Ottawa with the ring on the boards. And she's looking for an opening to feed the ring up high. Ottawa skates the ring behind the net. Feeds it down low. Shot! A lovely pass. Ottawa gets a chance to try it again. Lovely passing by this line. Feeding the open players. 9:27 left in the period. 1:14 left on the Ottawa power play. Ottawa cuts in, takes it to the net, shot, and a goal. Those hard cuts to take advantage of those pivot points in the triangle, create the skating lanes to get to the net. Let's take a look here. Hard cut, swings around the defender. The ring on the right side. On the safe side from the center. They keep it covered. And Ottawa with the 7th goal. 9:15 is the time. Richmond Hill with possession in the Ottawa end after their free pass. Checked away by Ottawa. Ottawa with the ring on the boards. Skates to open ice. Pass to the top of the neutral zone. Ottawa pass deep into the Richmond Hill end. Off the boards, covering the ring. 10 seconds on the shot clock. She's looking for the net. Backhand shot. Wants a reset. There it is. Goalie ring. Shot clock. Not resetting in time for the Richmond Hill stab. Richmond Hill's goalie finds her defender. Short pass over the blue line into the neutral zone. Ottawa intercepts. Ottawa turning the ring around now. Pass along the boards of the Richmond Hill end. Ottawa trying to look for the net. Richmond Hill's defender keeping Ottawa to the boards as Ottawa's forwards change lines. Cross ice pass. Picked up off the boards. Ottawa underneath the center. There's the shot and the save. The rebound stays in the crease for the Richmond Hill goalie. Toss up to the Ringette line, and Ottawa with a long reach takes it right back, feeds it to the open player, but she runs out of room, takes it back to the boards, all the way up high, over the top. Cycles around. Drop pass on the boards. Richmond Hill tying her up. Ottawa looking for a support pass. It bounces off of Richmond Hill's skate. And Ottawa's defense is in there to pick that ring up. She doesn't want to go over that Ringette line. Put a 4 in and pass to an open player. Backhand shot and a save. Richmond Hill is going to let that ring sit in the crease as both teams regroup. 6:49. A clock in runtime now with this 7-goal differential. The way the rules work in Ringette here at this level is once you hit a 7-goal difference between the teams, the clock doesn't stop. Tricky backhand pass for Ottawa. Ottawa takes the narrow angle shot, a save, rebound, back to Ottawa. Ottawa up high, big speed on the forehand, feeds it down low. It's tipped away by Richmond Hill. Ottawa trying to feed the player at low post, and Richmond Hill deflects the shot and sends it into the crease. Ottawa still with possession. Lots of time on the shot clock. Ottawa feeds it down low. It's going to make a race for the ring. Loose ring picked up by Ottawa. Ottawa coming off the boards. Sends it down low. Skating lane still closed. Ottawa up over the Ringette line. It's checked away by Richmond Hill, and Ottawa's defense gets her chance. Hits the wall of defenders, and Richmond Hill now will take that ring and send it to the neutral zone. Richmond Hill moving it up into the Ottawa end. Ottawa turns the ring around. Oh, loose ring. An opportunity for Ottawa. Ottawa with the ring now as they change lines. Ottawa waiting for the forwards to come off the bench. Big speed, drop pass. Ottawa cycling to the forehand. A little hesitation, waiting for an opening. There's the narrow angle shot for the reset, and the rebound comes away for Richmond Hill. Richmond Hill, the pass into the neutral zone. Ottawa checking. Past the top of the Ottawa end, and Ottawa's defense turns the ring around. Ottawa's pass hits a Richmond Hill skate. She gets another chance. 4:19 left in the game. Ottawa with the ring, the Richmond Hill end. Shot and a save. Loose ring. Tied up by Richmond Hill. There's a whistle coming here as they play tug of war. Goalie ring. Ottawa looking to pick up that Richmond Hill goalie toss. She's got it. Skates hard to open ice while the forwards change lines. Richmond Hill. Ottawa sends it down low, shot, and a save as the goalie is way out at the edge of the crease to cover the angles. The ring back to Ottawa, all the way up over the top and back down. Back pass, Ottawa makes the stab, drives the net, shot, and a goal. Nice back pass that creates a nice clean skating lane. Ottawa with a shot on a tricky angle. There's a sort of behind the back backhand. Now the scoreboard I don't think is going to register more than a 7-goal difference. Ottawa with a breakaway opportunity here. Cross ice pass and a shot. Another one. Ottawa with a breakaway opportunity here. She does a cross ice to try and take advantage of the open side of the net. The first shot doesn't land, and the second shot does. 2 minutes left in the game. Richmond Hill with the ring in the Ottawa end. Shot! And that went just over the goalie's head behind the net. Another breakaway for Ottawa. As Ottawa looks to get the ring, Richmond Hill jumps on it before Ottawa can get the shot off. Ottawa with the free pass in Richmond Hill end. Clock still counting down here. Minute and a half left in the game. Nine goals for Ottawa. 7 on the scoreboard. And Ottawa now with a cross ice pass. Back pass. Cross crease. Ottawa not able to get the shot off the ring all the way up on her stick. Backhand pass. Backhand shot looking for a reset. Ottawa takes the shot, and that was a goal. Was it a goal? Was it a goal? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Yep. 10th goal for Ottawa. Ten seconds left in the game. That was a lovely goal. Another breakaway. And that will go to the crease. And that's the end of the game. Ottawa wins by what looks to be an official goal score of 7-0, but unofficially 10-0. Richmond Hill with the undesirable position of being in last place in their very large association. Ottawa walking through this morning game. Another 2 points on the way to provincials. And a much harder game coming this evening as we play Burlington, who seems to be close to Forest in the standings. So a thrilling game to end the round robin format here of the Ajax tournament. That's all the Ringette